What we see here in McCurtain Street in Cork is simply beyond belief. And I mean beyond belief if you happen to be an ordinary man of the street. What we have here is a banquet. You see, tables are laid out for upwards to 400 people to sit down as part of what's called a Cork on a Fork festival. So here we have tables. You could have booked a seat here for €400 online if you were prepared to spend that much money on a meal, and obviously some people are, because it's sold out. So I'm thinking, as a Cork man, that this represents the height of vulgarity when we consider only last month the Minister for Children published a report indicating that about 33% of the young people, we'll say under 18 group in Ireland, and which obviously includes Cork, are living in what they call food poverty, who are dependent upon either welfare and or charities in order for their existence. So here some people think, they must think themselves high and mighty, some kind of elite, that it's okay in this atmosphere to firstly spend €150 on a single meal whilst people are in poverty, but secondly to come out and do it in our faces, to shut down one of the main streets here in Cork City so that they can indulge themselves and let all think how great they all are in each other's company. I think it's wrong. I don't know who allowed this. Who gave a road closure licence to this festival that they could shut down McCurtain Street? And if they got a road closure licence, who paid for it? The fee, I believe, is normally €3,000 to €4,000. So who paid for that? Did ordinary people in Cork, did the working men and women pay for this with their taxes? So the elite could have their wine and dine. You can see wine, there's stacks of it down the road here. All for what purpose? Is this supposed to be promoting restaurants and socialising and so on in Cork City? Hardly. How many people in Cork City do we think can afford to spend €150 on a single meal? So take your wife out for a meal, €300 before you get a taxi, before anything. The whole concept of it is just vulgar. Make matters worse, you see on some of their advertising, they're talking about the VQ area of Cork City. By that they mean the Victorian Quarter, where some of the glitterati, should I call them, and some of the bigger businesses along the street here some years ago decided, with the able assistance and money of Cork County Council, to name this area of Cork the Victorian Quarter. And by Victorian they mean to honour the name of Queen Victoria, more commonly known amongst the plain people of Ireland as the Famine Queen. So here we are. Now, there was public outcry against that when City Council took such a decision, but since then they decided to reverse and withdrew that name. However, the Cork on a Fork crowd, whoever the hell they are, think it's still good to record things as the VQ Quarter. Sorry, I beg your pardon?
You just have to go over here. There's a road closure.
Who said we have to do that?
There's a road closure in place.
Sorry, you're on video. Who applied for the road closure? Who got it? The council got it.
Yeah.
Did someone pay for that, you know?
I don't know.
No, you probably don't want to be on video. If I was you, I would just leave us do our business. It's a public road. We're here. If you're unsatisfied, there's a couple of members of Garda Síochána there you can call. So, anyway, so disgracefully, this group of people, revealing their mindset, think it's okay to continually honour Queen Victoria, the Famine Queen, to sit down for a meal for €150. So we only came here today not to find this, but we came here today to be surprised. Look at all these place settings, all the fancy stuff. And here's one of their menus. Can we open that? Oh yeah, you see your VQ shared. What's their menu? Yeah, herb and goubine. Look at this fancy stuff. Very nice. It would be, I'm sure it tastes all very nice and palatable to anybody who wants it. But this is what is happening here today. So we're very sorry. We're very sorry to have to intervene, but we only came along to have a cup of coffee to find the whole street closed off. So, Shinahoging, okay, we'll put away that menu. That's all we are. So, we have another lady going to interrupt. No, she's not interrupting. So, we'll sign off for the moment. We're causing a bit of a stir here, I think. Festival organisers don't like the fact that we're organising to do a video to tell people in Cork what's happening in their city this evening. Shinahoging, Gormagiv, Sloan.